Hi, I'm Kathy, growing over here in Glory's garden. Welcome. Hi guys, I'm back out here in the garden again. If you're new to the channel, my name is Kathy. I'd like to welcome you to this channel. Please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you'll be notified anytime that I post a video. But what we're doing over here in Glory's garden today, we're going to turn on the irrigation system to get the raised beds watered in, and I will water in the green stalk towers, but I'm going to be unstacking some of the towers. So we're getting ready to shift the garden around a little bit for the month of fall. And once I bought the 3-tier green stalk towers, I realized I really like them a little shorter than me, which I don't want them all to be at 3-tier. So they'll probably be 4-tier or maybe 5-tier, more to my height, which is good. I've seen a couple of the other gardeners doing it that way, making their towers 3 tiers and 4 tiers. And it really made sense because I'm only like, what, 5'2", 5'3", probably 5'2", but I'll go for 5'3". And so I'm going to unstack them, probably take the first 2 tops off. And so we're going to mix and match things. And then we will, later on, I will order some, which I have 4 tops already, 4 of the new tops, because I caught a sale. So I have 4 of the new tops already. They're not matching anything that I needed to match, but we're going to use them anyway because, hey, it was on sale. So that's what we do when we catch a sale. We make it work with what we got. So that's what we're doing over here. And so that's it. What we're going to be doing today, we're going to water in these towers. So let's get started. What I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be rearranging some of these things. Like I'm going to move this hibiscus plant. I'm going to move it down this way or either pull it further this way, whichever way it could be in the best sunlight. So let me grab my gloves. I'm trying to put you all where you won't be facing directly in the sun. It is a beautiful fall day today, but it is windy and it is sunny. It's a little chilly for me. I'm easy to get cold, so it's a little chilly for me. So I'm going to be moving some of this stuff around just to make room. And I'm trying to set you all up where y'all can see me working in the garden. I'm having you right here. You might be able to get it so you can see me wherever I'm going at in the garden. Yeah. I can't hardly tell what you can see because of all the sun. So I know this hibiscus plant needs a lot of sun, and we are starting to get the little hibiscus flowers. And it's growing, even on the hibiscus that has broken, the piece that's not broken off is starting to grow the little hibiscus flowers too. So I'm gonna hold on to it for a little while longer, but I was getting fed up with this thing. I'm just gonna move it right there, kind of like out of my way, so I'll know what I want to do. We have plenty of peppers, and as I go, I'm gonna have my water hose ready too, and I'm gonna water these pockets in and probably put my fertilizer soil around them because I did not do every green stalk tower. Time ran out and I had other things that I had to do. You know, sometimes you get out in the garden, I can't stay all day, so my time is always divided. Move this too. Yeah, I don't have to have this here. I can move this to the other end of the garden, down there into the other pop-up tent. I have another pop-up tent down there, and I can move this down that way. Killing the bug, honey. If I see some kind of roach, she's gonna die. I don't like for them to live. Ooh, that is pretty heavy. Here. I'm just gonna sit it there. I'm not even gonna put it up in the pop-up tent because when I get down that way and I want to unstack, I won't have to undo all of that. Let me get my broom because I always have to sweep my area clean. Yeah, I have a broom and a dustpan outside, honey. So when I just want to sweep up a patch of stuff, I don't have to try to sweep it to the end of the patio. I just gather it up into this dustpan and dump it off. But this right here, I sweep it right here. It's just dirt. I got the water going in the raised beds. The irrigation system is on because we haven't had rain in a couple of days. So, and I haven't been out here to water. It's been a hit or miss with the garden this week. Last week was my long week. So when I have to work those 3 days in a row, I don't come and spend a lot of time in the garden. So I think I'm gonna stunning stone. I'm gonna unstack it. Oh, I see my garlic is coming up. I didn't think it was gonna do anything. I thought it might need to get a little colder. But I see the garlic is coming up. I'm happy to see that. I'll just put this right up here. And so in this first pot up here, I have my garlic, and it's coming up. And these things are heavy, honey. So if you hear me grunting and groaning and moaning, yep, you know why. They're not light when they're full of soil. But I'm not going that far with them anyway. Just right here. Just gonna stack that one right here. Look at that little bug. These little bugs, these little roaches. If I see them in here, honey, I will kill them. I kill a roach. I do not want the roaches in here now. Yeah, he's just trying to run, but he ain't going nowhere. That's why I always wear my gloves out here. Okay. Yep. When you have these wood chips in here, it will cause the bugs to live, honey. It's getting chilly, and they looking for a dry place to be. And so I'm just stacking that one here. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. It's so sunny out here, so I don't know what you can see or not see. So this one is just down. It's on pavement, so I don't have to put a paver. But eventually I am going to get spinners for these. And I'm not going to bother beautiful black because it just has too many peppers and stuff like that on it. I'm not going to unstack it some. But I think I'm going to stack these up into 4s and just leave into two from here. And I'm going to grab 2 from another. And I'm going to stack them right here together. I'm trying to think, do I want to rotate colors, like putting some of the stone and then putting one of another color, like maybe the blue with the stone, or the one of the raspberry with the stone. I think I'll do raspberry. This right here, I'll do the raspberry. First, make sure we don't have no lizards, because the lizards love this side. And I just hit. Cayenne pepper getting all caught up. I'm just sticking this stuff anywhere for right now. Yeah, there we go. I see garlic starting to push up into that one. I see garlic pushing up. Okay. Okay, so I have to put these in. And it's nice to check them sometimes because they'll have little spiders living in it. You get a nice little surprise because they still can crawl in between this stuff sometimes. So these are going to be all the 7-inch pockets. There you go. Make sure you put that back in. This has onions, and I think these might be some Georgia collards. Yeah, and Georgia collards in this one. Sorry, I didn't have y'all in here. This has onions in here. You see the onions are really taking off. I guess y'all might be able to see that. And it has Georgia collards. Got a little pest damage over here, some holes or whatever, but I'll take care of that. And what I'm going to do while I have them separated like this, I'm going to go ahead and grab my my little soil fertilizer and put some around these plants. I do have a little left in the bag. I'm going to put some of this around the plants. Pull some of this stuff back, pull some of the mulch back and just put it around the plant. You're not actually putting it on the plant. But I didn't do every green stalk. But I'm putting it around the plant and then just put the mulch back. I did show how I made this up in one of the other videos and how I apply it in one of my videos. So I'm good to do that while I got it down. Okay. And make sure you dump all the stuff out of it because you don't want it to be where the water don't go through the holes. Yeah. All right. All right. These onions, you can smell these onions, honey. They smell like you're trying to cook a meal over here and you ain't got not a fire going. Okay. These have peppers in them, but it also has some cabbage in them. In the next tier down there. Might have to pull this out some before I get it stacked too high. So I can have a chance to be able to rotate this one still. And see, this is good. This is this Stunning Stone now is a 4 tier. And this is going to be a 4 tier. I'm recording, so if you're coming out here to pout about you and your papa, I don't want to hear it, little girl. That's Miss Kaylani. She been pouting. She gets mad when her papa don't do exactly what she tell him he should do. She be wanting to pout. So this has some peppers on it. As y'all can see, some cayenne peppers still hanging on these. Each bush and still have flowers. And onions is in this pocket. I'm gonna go ahead and still feed these plants since they still blooming. Huh? Not with this part. So if you want to play something, you can play while you're out here. So I'm just gonna put this around the plant area. I'm gonna also put some around the onion too. I heard that onions are heavy feeders. This is my second time trying to grow onions. And I'm trying to learn more because the last time I didn't get much out. I'm going to be trying to work in the garden this week. So I may just be putting out one long, nice video, which will probably be, this one is probably going to be the beginning of it, of what I'm doing in the garden. And this might be a good time to put down some mulch. Y'all guys stand by. I can work these over while I'm doing this. So get these fixed up. Okay guys, I have this one mulched in at the top of that. That mulch bag is extremely heavy because I had it sitting in that wagon and I had it covered and then it rained. So it's heavy now because it got all wet up. But I got the top of it mulched in and I'm going to continue mulching around the bottom tiers. I can't spin it, so I'll be walking around it. And the garlic is doing good, better than what I thought it would be doing. Because I thought I had to get a little colder, so I'm starting to see garlic stick up. Because I had been planted the garlic when it was still warm. I had dropped it and then just buried it down in the soil and some mulch, a little mulch, but I'm adding some more mulch to it now. But guys, that's what I'm going to be doing on this side of the garden. I'll get back to you when I switch up activities. I have several other things I want to do in the garden this week. And today we're just watering in, unstacking some of the towers to make them a little lower in height for me. And that's what we're doing today. And I'll get back with you guys. See you on the next one. Hi guys, I'm still out here in the garden and I'm working over here in this raised bed. And actually what I'm doing, I'm mulching it. I put some of my fertilizer soil around it. And I got these, since the pests really seem to be on the Swiss chart in the garden, I'm actually taking the mulch to hold down the bags that I have over it. It's the same bags that I've been using on my fruit. And I'm using some of the mulch to hold it down and to make it stand tall. I do have little spikes in it. Well, not little spikes, but some of these big spikes that I just had. I bought them for something else, didn't end up needing them for that, but I didn't want to return them either because I figured eventually they'll be good for something. So I just kind of want the bags to stand up so the Swiss chard could have room to grow. Just try to give it a chance because the pests are really taking it over this year. They're really attacking it. And so I just was using the mulch to kind of prop up the bag. To make it stand how I want it to stand. I do have a hook right here, a spike rather, down in this one. This bottom leaf, trying to get this bottom leaf inside the bag. Yeah, there we go. And then I just been kind of stacking the mulch on the edges of the bag and make it stay in place. We'll see if that works. So that bed is taken care of, having mulched in, have some of the fertilizer soil around these plants because I have blue collards in this bed as well. Have 2 blue collard plants along with my rosemary. And just got that bed taken care of. Have this little raised bed here taken care of. And I'm gonna mulch the raspberry tower. Sorry, I don't have y'all turn. I'm gonna mulch the raspberry tower. I did unstack it. And it just kind of needs to be mulched down. I do have some tops that I'm going to order. I already have them picked out. I was just trying to get them to match the color of the tower as much as I can, but I have 4 tops already. And so we're going to go with those, like I was saying earlier. We're going to go with the colors that we have, but I have to get the water reservoir up here. Because this would be removed and the water reservoir will sit right here. But I'm going to just leave this in place for right now. So I don't have to figure out, oh, where I'm going to put that. I won't have to worry about that. So I'm doing multiple things out here in the garden this week. You know, as I go along, I'm stacking some of the towers, mulching them in, fertilizing them with the soil. I have this one already fertilized. I'm just mulching it